at that, and then I got a question for you. Here's the question. What's the deal with Ravi Zacharias? Okay, Ravi Zacharias is somebody who has a fairly long career as a legit kind of top drawer Christian apologist. I mean, he's not somebody who's stupid, but he has just appeared on Joyce Meyer's program and called her, get this, a great Bible teacher. What is he thinking? Is he not aware of the fact that she is a Word of Faith heretic who teaches the Word of Faith heresy? She believes that we're gods and things like that. I mean, is he not aware of her false teaching and false doctrine? We're going to have to take a listen to what he said and ask the question is, what's the deal with Ravi Zacharias? Why is he endorsing Joyce Meyer? We'll take a look at that. Switching gears again, I feel like we're steering all over the place on today's edition of Fighting for the Faith. Here's the question I have. What's the deal with Ravi Zacharias? Why is somebody who is a world-class apologist, number one, appearing on Joyce Meyer's program, and then while appearing on Joyce Meyer's program, calling her a great Bible teacher that God is using? Correct me if I'm wrong here. Wasn't Ravi Zacharias the guy who got the tap on the shoulder to edit Walter Martin's book, The Kingdom of the Cults, after the death of Walter Martin? I mean, The Kingdom of the Cults has his name on it. Is he not aware that the Word of Faith heresy is a heresy and it's cultic? Is he not aware that Joyce Meyer is a Bible twister par excellence and a Word of Faith heretic? Is he not aware of this? Why would he endorse Joyce Meyer's teaching? Yeah, listen in. We got several different bites here that I want to play for you from Ravi Zacharias' appearance just this week on Joyce Meyer's television program. Listen in.
The following program is paid for by the friends and partners of Joyce Meyer Ministries.
But why do I believe the Bible is truth? Stay with us, and I will discuss this and other questions. It's one of
Another question here before we get to this. Is Ravi Zacharias not aware of the biblical prohibition for women to be pastrixes? There's no such thing as a female pastor according to the Scriptures. Is he not aware of that truth?
Today's leading defenders of the faith, Dr. Ravi Zacharias. Well, Doctor, it's so good to have you on the program today.
Finally, nice to meet you, Joyce. Nice to be with you here. Thank you.
Pain does have a good application if it's looked.
Now, you'll notice we're flipping through here to different segments. Listen carefully to what Ravi Zacharias, the way Joyce says it, says about Joyce Meyer. Listen carefully.
That in the right way. And really, most of the things that are a blessing to me in my life now, what I know, the depth of what I know, knowing God has all come in the most difficult times in my life. Not the easiest.
I think that's why God has used you. You cannot.
So Ravi Zacharias just said that's why I think God has used you. So God uses a Word of Faith prosperity heretic like Joyce Meyer, a female pastrix despite the biblical prohibition against pastrixes. What's going on with Ravi Zacharias? We continue.
Understand the listener, and that's what we are about right now. But God is doing some great things. I know people like you on television and so on.
So God's doing great things through people like Joyce Meyer on television. Really?
You see the growth of the church in China and the incredible response to the gospel in the Middle East. So, maybe the focus will shift and the missionaries will start coming from the East, which may be a good switch right now. So God's doing some great things.
And here's the final one.
Well, welcome back. Dr. Ravi Zacharias is with me today, and we're getting ready to discuss the question, what is truth? What is truth?
It's interesting in the Gospel of John, the 18th chapter, and you're such a great Bible.
I mean, this is a great question. What is truth? Is the Word of Faith heresy truth, Dr. Zacharias? Is it true that Joyce Meyer is a female pastor despite the biblical prohibition? What is truth?
Teaching these things, I'm sure you're dealt with it before. You're such a great Bible teaching these things, I'm sure you're...
Did you hear that? Yeah, he said that you're such a great Bible teacher. Backing it up just a little, Listen again. If you blink, you'll miss it.
What is truth?
You know, it's interesting in the Gospel of John, the 18th chapter, and you're such a great Bible teacher in these things. I'm sure
You're such a great Bible teacher. Why on earth is Ravi Zacharias saying that Joyce Meyer is a great Bible teacher? What's going on here? Has he decided to compromise the truth in order to sell his books? Is that what's going on here? I mean, I would like an explanation from him as to why he thinks that Joyce Meyer is a great Bible teacher when just about everything that comes out of her mouth is twisted and a representation of the Word of Faith heresy. What is going on? That's the question that needs to be asked. Those of you who support Ravi Zacharias, you might want to ask him why he thinks that Joyce Meyer is such a great Bible teacher, this female pastrix, despite the prohibition against there being female pastrixes, who teaches the Word of Faith heresy, why he thinks that she is such a great Bible teacher. I'd like to get an explanation from him, because somebody like him shouldn't be endorsing Joyce Meyer. He should be exposing her for the heretic that she is.